Okay, we are going to move my little clock out of the way. We're going to do not Lego tonight and not Meccano. We're going to go back and we're going to do some sewing stuff soon. But tonight I thought we'll do some woodworky stuff. So we'll do one of these ones. This is a 3D puzzle, so it's like a normal puzzle but with an extra dimension. It's an animal edition penguin, so it looks a bit different to the ones I've normally done. It doesn't actually look like it's going to take very long at all, which is what I want, but if it is going to take too long, I'm going to make this a two-parter. Because I really just want a 15-minute... How do I open this thing without ruining it? It's got this plastic layer on the outside. Oh. Seriously? What am I going to have to use? This thing. If I just cut it there we go. That should be... You just need a little small bit on the corner to get in. Oh, come on. Okay, part one of this video will be me taking a small layer of plastic off the top of this. Alright, here we go. Once you've done this, it's just crazy now. It comes with some sandpaper, which is good. I don't know, the sandpaper just fell off. There you go. The sandpaper can go there. So this is the 3D puzzle, and these are the 3D bits. It doesn't actually come with any instructions. I was going to say, well, we could do this. Maybe it does on the side. It does come with instructions. I was a bit too quick there, but it doesn't really look like you have to think about this much. Like, it's just basically line them up. So I think the best thing to do is to, well, this is the bit that goes in the middle, so we're going to have that one. That one doesn't need, oh, a little bit's already fallen off that one, so that's okay. Let's just go through and pick them out in order. I'm assuming that they're both exactly the same. Like, this is mostly the same. Alright, oh, don't do that. Alright, so these are going to be the inner ones. So what I could do is I could just lay them out. Well, I wasn't paying attention to which was, this is B4 and B, like, they're identical, aren't they? Although they're not identical. What's up with that? They're different. Oh, okay, so hold on. There's two beaky ones. No. Oh, this is a bit strange. It's not as symmetrical as I thought it was. So, I'm going to have to think about this. So there's those two, and then there's that one. And they're all, I kind of want them to all, oh well. Yeah, so I assume that those three go together. Well, let's just, I was going to lay them all out exactly as you need to put them together and then put them all together in one go, but I think it might just be better to start from the just put them all together as you go along. So that one goes in the middle. I feel like this needs a bit of glue or something. It doesn't, I'm sure this says on the front, you don't need glue. I think we might need a bit of blue tack in the middle though. So let me just get some blue tack for a second. Without knocking everything off the top. Alright, hold on. I hope this is the actual real blue tack and not the fake blue tack that isn't very good. It is the real blue tack. Okay. Where am I going to stick this on the middle? Just a little tiny bit. Maybe that's a bad idea. No, I feel like there should be like a very small bit, otherwise it's all going to fall apart. So I don't know if it doesn't really seem very adhesive. So again, I wonder what I'm doing with myself here. Alright, that one goes, so that's the middle one, the very middle one, that's got the slightly longer beak. And then this one goes here. So they're not an even number of pieces in the middle, there's a one long one and then the rest of them go on the outside, which I guess makes sense. Okay, so those two can sit there. Maybe I should read the instructions. So where will we start from? So B4 and B5 and A4. Oh, they do go like that. Oh, okay. They do go one on each thing. So this is A. So the next one will be B2, obviously, which is this funny looking one here. But they're exactly the same. So That means I'm pretty sure they're the opposite way around. Oh, that's different. How come those... Oh, that makes sense. They should have... Well, too late now. What I'm thinking is... What I'm trying to say is that one side is slightly smoother than the other side. And I feel like they should be matching up. And this way I've got them going outwards. Or the rougher side's going outwards in this one. And maybe I feel like it should have been the other way around. But I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. This is not... Like, I guess I should paint this afterwards. Partly feel like I should paint it before I put it together. But then, like I like painting things a lot, like, you know, over painting, which is not always good. Oh, this doesn't come out. Oh, there we go. And the little eye bit. Oh, there we go. And so I want. It's not very hard to work out which way around it goes. So that should go like this. All right. That sticks together well. Actually, I'm going to say that. I am going to say it. It sticks together well. Like that doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart that easily. Like it's definitely going to hold up for a display purpose for now. So this one is got to be these. You can just look at the picture in here. I don't have to pay it. Don't have to pay it. This is a good one if you're just starting off and you don't really like the whole paying attention to the letters thing, because so far you don't seem to need to, as each piece is distinct in helpful ways. Alright, so that one gone. And this one from here. I feel like this is actually not the best tool. Maybe this screwdriver is a better tool. It should be. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. That works better. Okay. So which way around do these go? Well, it's kind of obvious. Nope, it has to match up with that thing. And now there's a new little slot. So that's going to be exciting. Something's going to be happening there soon. You can just tell. So that one goes there. So we are now left with this one. These are the ones with the legs on them. And then the rest is just, whatchamacallit? What do you call that? This is going to be super cool. This is actually going to take 15 minutes. This is going to be a 15-minute video, and I thought it was, and I didn't think I could do it. Because we've still got 6 minutes on the clock to reach the 15-minute mark, if you want to do maths, and I do. So, which way around does this go? Well, if I place it here, that bit's supposed to go matching up. Well, that makes sense. There you go. So that one can go. No, it's not fitting on. Come on, do it. Alright. Oh, it's a good tight fit. That's nice. Okay. Did it actually say on the front? I didn't really pay attention where it said. Easy to assemble. It doesn't actually say you don't need glue. They've been careful to avoid stating that you really don't need glue, or that you have everything you need in this set. So they're hedging their bets. But so far, it looks like you could pull this off. So we've done pretty much all of one. That's just all done. It's done. So now we have to do these little tiny bits here, which the wood broke a bit again. So that doesn't matter too much. So we need those two, and they look identical, which is good because I wasn't paying attention. This is very symmetrical. Don't have to put any effort into caring about. Ooh, this is like complicated. Or maybe it's not. Okay, so I think that one... Oh, that one's falling off. I think once the wings are in though, that's going to be hard to get out. And then that one can go there. So this is just the extra support. Oh no, those are actually their little feet. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Kind of cute. Alright, and I don't know what this thing is. I think it's meant to be their tail, but I also feel it's partly to support them so they stand up properly. But this is going to be hard. You've got to get everything to line up. So actually, if I put this... No, I can't do that. I can't put the screwdriver in first. Alright, if I just don't touch it too much, I might just be... Oh, this is going to be the hard part. I feel like you should have been doing that as you go along, instead of doing it all at the end. Because this is going to be hard to get this in here without breaking too much wood. I want it this way around. Well, actually, if I just wiggle them around one at a time and get them in. So we've got the two top ones. I'm going to take these off for a second. because those ones don't actually attach to it, to this thing. These bits don't attach to this thing. I have to remember that I can't just keep thinking what I'm looking at and that you will know what I am looking at, because you don't. I have to point at it. It's still not going in. There we go. It's kind of going to go in. Please go in. I don't want to force it too much. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Should I take... Oh, no, I can't take it apart because it's got bits here. So I just have to keep at it. That definitely feels like that will be a bad idea. But it is going in, and it's almost there. So there we go, that's all in firm, and then we can put these things back on, and I think they went this way. So that one goes there, and that's definitely locked everything in place, so you don't need glue for that. So wouldn't it be funny if this whole thing really does work well without any glue, bits of wire, and it doesn't even advertise it as that. So far this is actually working out to be a pretty good deal. Like, you know, some of these wooden things don't always work out as well as you would hope, and this one is going well. So this is going to be an extra part before the wing goes on, and that's actually the end of it. So when the wings go on, our little penguin friend is finished. So which way around do these go? I guess they go that way, or could they go that way? Do they go out? Oh, I have to look at the picture. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a very, very subtle difference. Oh no, it's not. So it goes like that. So it covers up that bit there. And now we need an arm. So let's get an arm. Not an arm, a wing. Well, who can really say when it's a penguin? Because they don't really use them as wings, unless you count being underwater. Hold on, I'm going to put my blue tack back that we didn't need. So that was exciting, not needing blue tack. I certainly thought that tonight was going to be a blue tack night, so any night where you unexpectedly don't use blue tack, it's always a good show. Alright, and then this, and I want to get this kind of right. Which way around? They're meant to go down like that. Okay, so I want that one to go on the other side. This one, is it going to slot in and be really, really secure? Oh, it feels like it is. Wow. Well, that's about as far in as I can get it though. Maybe I have to do the knocking it on the table thing. Maybe there's a better way. Is there something I can use? A battery to knock... Oh, that's probably a bad idea. I do have a hammer somewhere. Where did I put the little hammer thing? Oh, here it is. Well, you just know this is going to go wrong. Okay. No, it hasn't gone wrong, but it hasn't really fixed it. It isn't moving around though, so it's fine. It's as good as it needs to get. It does not need to be any better than that. People are not going to complain. That one went in well. I don't think that even needs to be hammered. And that is it. It is done. And it's a bit wobbly though. I don't want it to wobble. Alright, how am I going to hammer this thing in? No, that's not helping at all. So there is only one thing, is that little bit there kind of moves around a bit. But that's like their winter what's the politest term? Blubbery coat. Like seals, is the whole thing. It has to move around a bit because they're a bit blubbery. Alright, does it stand up? So you can't really get a good shot of it standing up, but I'm going to stick it here, and it does not fall over. So that's what they look like on the front, that's what they look like on the side, that's what they look like behind. From the bottom, look at the little feet. Look at those little feet! Oh, they're so cute. And there's the head, and they do in fact stand up. So I'm going to give that quite a good mark. That gets a good mark out of whatever the scale is, because this didn't cost me very much. I don't think. I think this was a cheap thing from the supermarket, and it does in fact fit together well and doesn't seem to fall apart, and all natural wood. So I don't know what they would be expecting it not to be. I don't think we really live in the era of unnatural wood. Unnatural is possessed, It's devil wood. Easy to assemble. It was pretty easy to assemble, and it was fun for all ages. I've actually gone through time and visited myself at all points in my life and done this puzzle, and we all agree, all that is me, that this in fact was fun at all ages. So yes, if you ever see a penguin, that's a 3D puzzle. That's also a choking hazard for 3-year-olds. So again, no 3-year-olds. So it's not for all ages, is it? For all ages except those 3-year-olds and under. We don't need your type around here. It's 3+. It's confusing. So 3+, so what if you're 3? It's that whole issue again. Is 3 included in the 0 to 3, or is 3 included in the 3+? You need to be a bit more precise. But finishing off, that was pretty cool, and I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. But I've got more of these too. Bye.